Football Fever playoff style, everybody. I'm Mike Barnes, KV Sports. A windy night. Is that going to affect the games that we have tonight? By district games in the playoffs. Who's going to win and head to the next round? Whose season is going to be ended tonight? Coming up next, we're going to head down to Wimberley for our game of the week. Stay tuned. The HSGameTime.com clip of the week goes to Blanco. Yes, the Panthers win again, this time because they're showing me at their pep rally from a couple of weeks ago, breaking through the banner. Congratulations to Blanco for all they've done all year long. This time they get the clip of the week. Yeah, we've been talking about some of the best teams in the state so far tonight, talking about Stony Point, talking about Liberty Hill. They both won tonight. We'll talk about Lake Travis here in just a few minutes, but one of the best teams in Class 2A is Blanco. How did they do in their playoff opener? Well, KVU's Matt Mitchell has some highlights for us. Matt?
Mike, I tell you, you have the right idea sending Brian Mays and I out to these cold destinations while you're in that warm studio, but I tell you, it's worth the trip out to Wimberley to watch Blanco play. If you haven't seen the Panthers this season, you're missing out on quite a show. Ranked 6th in the state, 10-0, and they've outscored their last 4 opponents 224-15. But as I will show you right now, these highlights will tell you that the vaunted Panthers offense took a little time to get untracked tonight, and we'll tell you why. Kevin Gray finally is going to put Blanco on the board with the short touchdown run in the second quarter. More from this young man a little bit later. He was quite the story. But the Panther defense was stout all night. Check out Leighton Durasic about to introduce himself on the pass over the middle. Hello, that is a big hit, and it was a 7-0 Blanco lead at the half. That stiff north wind Mark Murray's been warning us about really kicked up after halftime. Stockdale punting against that wind, and sometimes Mother Nature just will not leave you alone. This punt goes backwards. That is negative yardage. And that gives the Panthers a short field. Anthony Vela is a tractor and a trailer. He busts in from 7 yards out to make it 21-0 Panthers. And then Mr. Gray again, Kevin Gray, number 22, running right at your TV screen. 40 yards for the touchdown. The Panthers pull away, scoring 35 second-half points, and they go on to win this one 42-7. Really, head coach Danny Rogers said it all came down to that pregame coin toss.
I'll tell you how smart we are. We put my smartest kid out there, and they won the toss, and they chose to get the ball, and we chose to kick against the 30-mile-an-hour wind. So I put the smartest kid I had out there, and I should have told him not to do that. But our kids play hard, and we told them at halftime. We just, didn't get on them or anything, and told them, hey, it's going to turn out all right. So as long as you keep playing hard, good things happen.
So the wind blew, but the Blanco Panthers still get the win tonight. A quick note about Kevin Gray. You saw him earlier there, number 22 in your screen. He's actually arguably the Panthers' best player. He was a district MVP a year ago, broke his collarbone after the second week of the season, and he's been out for the last 8 weeks. They get him back for the first time tonight and ring up the big win over Stockdale. The Brahmas go down 42-7 to the Blanco Panthers. Next up for the Panthers, they'll play Hallettsville in Seguin next Friday night. But it's hard to imagine a team that's going to shut down this Panthers offense. They're quite the show. That's going to do it for me in Wimberley. Matt Mitchell, KVU Sports.
Thank you, Matt. And we need to turn the wind machine on in the studio. It can get windy in here sometimes. Now it's time for our Mom of the Week. I'm looking for someone in the stands. Her name is Peggy Berryhill. Where's Peggy Berryhill? Where are you, Peggy? Peggy, you're our Mom of the Week. Peggy Berryhill of Blanco is the Friday Football Fever Sonic Mom of the Week. I got to surprise her at a Panther pep rally a couple of weeks ago and presented her a gift certificate to Sonic. Congratulations to Peggy Berryhill, the Friday Football Fever Sonic Mom of the Week. That'll do it for week number 1 of Friday Football Fever playoff style. But we'll be back next week for another week of the playoffs to see who can keep their dreams alive going for a state title. I'm Mike Barnes, KVU Sports.